I wanted to show you how I use Etsy Plus. Okay, so you have over here on the left hand side, you want to click on the little pencil, and so the pencils are going to be all your edit features. So first click on Edit Shop. Oh, I think there we go. And so now you'll see that there's like a little line around this top part. Now this is where the carousel goes. I personally just have a banner here, but I'm going to show you how to add or change over to the carousel. So in the bottom right corner, you click on the little pencil and click on Change Layout. And so you have to make the images beforehand. So 1200 by 300 pixels. I'm going to click on Carousel, click on Done, and so here is where I'm going to add my image for the carousel, and then you would click through to the next one and add your image, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to actually just hit cancel so that I keep my banner because I like it. And okay, so moving along down to the featured items. So for the featured photos, in the bottom right hand corner, you click on the little pencil again, and yeah, we just had a graduation season, and that's why I had all of these, so I needed to change them anyways. So I'm going to click on Edit Queue, and basically you have to tell it, what pictures you want in those spots, and it gives you 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so to move a different one in, you could search for the listing this way, pick a section. Oh yeah, you could actually sorry you can, so I have actual listings, specific listings, but you can have an entire section in these boxes if you don't want to have a particular item. So let me move a couple items here. Let me just pick a section here, like DIY collages. And so now the entire section is on here. So let me just click out of this so you can see how that looks. I'm going to click on Done. And so here's the entire section. And every time something sells from this particular section, this picture is going to change. Let's say you didn't want that and you only want a specific picture to represent this entire section. There's a little picture button here, and you will click on Upload Image and click on Done. Let me go back into my queue because I don't actually want a whole section in there. Yeah, so I'm going to click on Done. Okay. Oh, let me move the cheerleader. Let's go with a dad listing. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Okay. And now I will hit save. And so that's your featured items. And then lastly, rearranging. Okay, so to rearrange items, which I do have them arranged specifically like this on purpose. Like I have some of my add-on items at the very top. I had this entire digital section on the second row. I had some of my senior things on the third row. And then, because I sell photo collages, I wanted to count backwards. So 195, 90, 80, 75, 70, and this is a 70th heart, 65, 60, this is a 60th heart, and so I just kind of, set it up that way. But to rearrange it, you click on Rearrange Items, And you know, the first time you do this, it's going to take a little bit of time, but basically you can just drag these around, you know, move them from here to here. So you can drag them. I could, for example, you know, take this down to the bottom, and then now I can decide that I don't want this here, but I want it on the very last page, you know, or I want it on page 5, or I want it on page 2. And so you can move this back. So you can move things around. So if I go to page 5, you know, I have all my ones put together here. Oh, I have more than 5 pages. But yeah, but this is kind of like this seems like it's not in the right place. So for now, I'm actually just going to move it to the last page. Yeah. And now I'm going to drag it down. So it's with other similar listings. And that's it. And then when you finish moving things around and you're satisfied, you know, and again, you just kind of hop around and, you know, move this here, or you click here and you move it to a particular page. And then once you have it the way you want it, you click exit, rearrange, and that's it. And you're done. And you can click in the top right corner. Let me just check something. Yeah. In the top right corner, you can click on View on Etsy, and then it'll take you to the shop, and you can see the, you know, see your shop not in that edit mode. I just need to fix this cheerleader butt. But yeah, so I hope that was helpful.